All right. What's good, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. CDK. Not here to play, here to stay. You understand what I'm saying? This is Sports Talk Network, man. We're going to get right into it. There's a lot of talk about the New York, you know what I'm saying, Athletic Commission overturning this decision with Javante Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. Now, I can't lie. Uh, Being a fan of boxing, I'm not big on people overturning decisions. You know what I'm saying? I think come on stage, free. Come on stage, man. I gotta talk about the backup dancers today. A lot of these backup dancers are mad. I ain't really mad. I'm a Tank fan, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happens, happens. That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Do I want to see the decision overturned? No. I think whatever happens should be left in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I think that it should definitely be left in there. A decision was made by the judges, whether we like the decision or not. I just think they should do it again. That's just my honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Seeing this get overturned like that and they're not fighting, it don't sit well with me. You know what I'm saying? It was two gladiators in the ring, you know what I'm saying? A referee made a decision and things didn't play out as it should. That's how I'm gonna look at it, you know what I'm saying? He made a call, you know what I'm saying? If anything, okay, you got 15 minutes. Oh, all right. I mean, if you got like 5, 10 minutes, whatever. If you ain't, then it's understandable, bro. I already know you guys. You moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't want the decision to be overturned. I think it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I think that they need to go ahead and fight again in May, like Tank's trying to do. But it's possible that this happens. We seen what happened with the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney situation, and even though I feel like that was warranted, I don't feel like this is. Now Ryan Garcia had something, you know what I'm saying, supplements in his body that he wasn't supposed to have. This is a whole different situation. We're saying that Tank, you know what I'm saying, basically took a knee, which we know, we seen, I posted it. I posted a video. Floyd Mayweather, the only time in his career that he ever suffered a knockdown is when he hurt his hand and he took a knee. And they started counting. So we know the rules of boxing. Everybody should know if you follow boxing, you know the rules. You take a knee, there is a count. You know what I'm saying? 8 counts, you get back up as 8 count. But I feel like, man, a lot of people are saying stuff that isn't true right now. Now I go through sometime. I don't really, if it ain't, you know what I'm saying, Sports Talk Network or whatever is us. Guess what I ain't doing? I ain't really watching, but I do go through, and sometimes I check out what somebody's saying or something comes across my table and I look at it. And you know, like I said, the backup dancers. You know, Tank got a free backup dancers. Uh, I don't want to name him, but I might just name him depending on how I feel this morning. But he got people that's, you know, saying stuff that's false narratives. Uh, well, this decision, they ain't going to overturn it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, they are looking into this for real. And there's a strong possibility, without a doubt, that this decision might get overturned. You know what I'm saying? Now, for those that think it might not happen, we see what happened. New York don't really care it. Tank said he won't go back to New York. Man, New York has a lot of money. They got a lot of stuff going on. Whether Tank fights in New York or not, New York gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he generates a lot of money, a lot of revenue, but they don't need Tank to be financially stable. And that's the part that I think Tank is missing when he threatened them with that. That right there in itself, just threatening them, might make them pull the trigger on this. You telling them you're not gonna come back, well, they're gonna tell you, we'll show you we don't need you back. That's how, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real with you. They might just show you that they don't need you back. And I hope it don't play out like that. Like I said, let them fight again. Let's see what happened. And man, let's just take it from there. Some other stuff that I really want to get into. I watched, you know what I'm saying, the press conference yesterday. Now, I was at work, so maybe I missed something. I didn't see Devin Haney on stage, but I did see him and Ramirez do a face-off outside of Times Square. So I don't know what was going on with that. I was trying to figure that out. Was Devin Haney on stage? Somebody got to tell me. But if he wasn't on stage, why wasn't he on stage? But he was there. I did see him because I kept hearing T.O. say he's the only champion there. Last time I checked, Devin Haney is a champion, a legit 140-pound champion. So I don't know what T.O. Was saying with that one. T.O. and Ryan Garcia went back and forth. Maybe that's a fight, you know what I'm saying, that we can see down the line. Two racists getting in the ring with each other and one of them knocking the other one out. Or maybe they both can knock each other out. That would be the icing on the top of the cake. I would love to see Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia actually fight each other. I think it would be real interesting. I don't know who I would favor in that fight, But they were going back and forth. They were more focused on each other than the actual opponents. I think Ryan Garcia knows he got easy work, and with this on the Barboza situation, oh, he's not a champion. What happened, Free? I thought he was a champion at 140. Did something happen or something? Did they take it? Wasn't he a champion when he fought Ryan? Maybe I didn't get, man. I'm getting old. Maybe I'm missing something. For some reason, I thought he was a champion. I'm thinking, he moved to 140. No, he was. You know what? Free. My mind comes and goes. He dropped the belt. Okay, he dropped it. Okay, so he dropped it. All right, okay, I can respect that. He dropped it or whatever. But, nevertheless, Teofimo Lopez, I don't know what he had on yesterday. He looked like he was coming from a 1988 party or something. I don't know what his mind was going through or what made him put on that outfit yesterday. But you know what I'm saying? It was a whole lot going on behind the scenes. I caught some more interviews. People confronting his dad about being knocked out by Keyshawn Davis, which was funny. People, you know what I'm saying, making statements and asking him. And once again, T.O. shows you what type of class he has. I don't know if y'all caught it or not. I caught it when the guy was going back and forth, somebody out there in the audience, and T.O. said something about have a banana or something. This tells you what this dude mindset is, man, and how he really feels. And I'm just being real. As a black man, I can't never support anything he do. And the only way I really want to watch Teofimo Lopez fight, if he's fighting somebody, man, that I know just, you know what I'm saying, going to beat him to death. That's how I look at it, man. There ain't no place in boxing or in life for anybody like him, you know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of that comes from his dad, his upbringing, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times these type of individuals, it starts at home. And that's what you got to look at. Somebody like Teofimo Lopez, everything he learned, I can guarantee you he learned from his father. Because, you know what I'm saying, if you raise your child with love, that's how they going to grow up and that's how they going to be. Teofimo Lopez is a different type of individual. His father, I don't know what's up with him. Like I said, this man right here crazy. But hopefully, on the Barboza, you know what I'm saying, I lean towards T.O. to win the fight, not trying not to be biased. But I'm hoping on the Barboza, man, can take care of business. I really want him to go out there and beat Teofimo Lopez. I want to see him win. I don't care if he messes up the bag or the next fight or whatever. I definitely want to see him win. Now, with that being said, Rolly Romero. Rolly is on the stage, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out, because they say Turki Al-Sheikh loves making the tough fights. What made him make the fight with Ryan Garcia and Turki Al-Sheikh? How did that fight come about? I know about the old sparring session or whatever, but Rolly hasn't looked good in forever, in my humble opinion. I don't think that Rolly has any business up there. I think that Ryan Garcia has got, out of everybody on that stage, Ryan Garcia has the most easy opponent to face. Good against. I just don't think that Rolly, outside of having a puncher's chance, has any business on that stage. Rolly keeps on getting paid. I don't know how he do it, man. Rolly Romero, man, he's one of those guys, man, that keeps on getting paid and keeps on getting paid and keeps on getting paid. He gonna get a paycheck. I got to give it to him, man. He has mastered the art of getting paid. He know he ain't no good fighter, but one thing about it, he gonna talk his way into a paycheck. Now, where does he go from here? After this, I think this is his last big payday, though. I think after rolling in this fight right here, and he wakes up, I think that he gonna get paid again. I just don't see it. I don't know how it can happen. I don't think anybody else, you know what I'm saying? I think Rolly will really be no more than a journeyman at best. I've always looked at him as a journeyman. I've never seen no real talent in Rolly, and I ain't trying to really just, you know what I'm saying, rain on his parade. But Rolly, to me, at best, has been nothing but an average boxer with, good power. He has good power, but he has to land the shot, you know what I'm saying? And if he don't land the shot, you see what happens. Now, Rolly said going from 135 to 140, he should have been at 147 already. That it played a big part in him being weak, his agility, his strength. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. Rolly said 147 is where he's supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? He's at his true weight, and, he's going to do big things at 147. I don't believe it. I don't see anybody at 147 that Rolly can beat. And I mean nobody. Cab driver, limousine driver, whoever. Rolly's not beating nobody at 147. Like I said, he's going to be a journeyman at best. But I'm not mad, you know what I'm saying? I do want to see what happens. I think Ryan Garcia takes care of business. Once Devin Haney takes care of business, which we know Devin Haney's in a tough fight. I don't know what Ramirez has left. I can't remember who his last fight was against or who he took on or what happened, but I definitely want to see, you know what I'm saying, how it plays out. Whether or not, you know what I'm saying, I think the Ramirez thing, he has a lot more than Rolly has left. I can tell you that. But I think if Devin Haney is anything like he was, if this last fight with Ryan Garcia didn't take his, take anything from him, you know what I'm saying, he'll be okay. And I think he can outbox him. And then from there we go to Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Let's make that fight happen. Let's get that going. Get them back in the ring with each other, and let Devin get an opportunity to redeem himself. And there's a few things that Devin's gonna have to change. I'm not gonna say Bill Haney. I'm not gonna say Bill Haney is a bad trainer. I've been hearing people say that Bill Haney is a bad trainer. Bill Haney got his son to the point to where he is right now. So let's give Bill Haney all the credit in the world. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney wouldn't have got here without him. You know what I'm saying? They're here together on this big stage. I think that Bill Haney does need to probably bring in somebody, you know what I'm saying, to start working with Devin. He needs to bring somebody in the camp, another coach, you know what I'm saying, put somebody in that corner and allow them, you know what I'm saying, to maybe take over and just be, whatever he want to be. He can be the manager or whatever. But I don't want him to be the coach anymore. I want him to step back. It's hard, man, when you're coaching your son. There's a whole lot of things you got to go through. You know what I'm saying? And Bill Haney, like I said, he's a real good father. Salute, BVO. What you doing, man? Did you bring my car back? I got you on camera. I'm just letting you know now. I got you on camera. I seen you take my car. I ain't gonna call the police. I'm gonna let you bring it back. Yeah, BVO took my car last night. I seen him on camera. But he gonna bring it back. Yeah, like I was saying, I just feel like man, Devin Haney would be better off without Bill Haney in his corner. Crush. Hey, Crush, man, listen. It's hard to get you on stage, man. One of these times when you come in the comment section, could you please come on stage, man? I just want to hear you talk. Yeah, but I feel like Devin Haney, man, would be better off without Bill Haney in his corner. Bill Haney is a great manager. He's good at what he does. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with him being a manager. But, moving forward, Devin Haney, in order for him to keep going where he's going to reach new levels, I think Devin Haney has to let it go. He has to move on from Bill Haney. He has to do something different in that aspect. Now, I ain't telling him to get rid of his father because he got a real good father. You know what I'm saying? We see some of the fathers in boxing and how they are. You look at Teofimo Lopez's father, trash. I'm just keeping it 100. Pure D trash. His son trash, he trash. And that's why I said before, that's why T.O. like he is. You look at Ryan Garcia, his daddy, trash. Another thing, Ryan Garcia daddy, I didn't know this. I'm 51. I think they said his dad is in his 40s and his mama's in their 40s. I look at them folks look 70. I could have swore that Brian Garcia, daddy, Henry, was in his 70s, but they said this man is 40-some years old. Man, life been hard. Thank God. Thank God for this black skin. Man, some of these people, you take a look, man. Hey, man, I don't want to just go there, but them people look like they in their 70s, man. Ain't nowhere in here you can tell me Ryan Garcia, daddy, Henry Garcia, is 40-some years old. But I heard him say it on Mill City Boxing. But, people known to lie. I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? And he could be telling the truth. Who knows? But like I said, Ryan Garcia rolling, that ain't nothing but a fight, a warm-up fight. Ryan Garcia got the luck of the draw. He got the easy fight. Once again, Rolly Romero up there looking dumbfounded, don't know where he at. Half the time, I don't know. I know for it without a doubt. That man rode on that little bit of yellow bus. Rolly Romero was on that little yellow bus with that helmet on, sitting up front. He didn't have the back seat. He was in the very front. I listen to him talk, you know what I'm saying? I look at him. I just don't understand it, you know what I'm saying? But he found a way. I got to respect it, man. Even a slow kid has an opportunity in life. That's what I realize now. You can be slow and still make it in life. Rolly Romero is a living example of being slow and being able to make it in life. So shout out to Rolly, man. You doing your thing. You able to take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? All jokes aside, I respect it, man. I really do respect it. But now, Tank Davis, this is what I want to know. Do y'all think the decision should be overturned? I don't. And I keep saying why. I just feel like what happened in the ring should stay in the ring. I don't want to see a decision overturned. It's going to put a bad taste in my mouth. I'd rather these guys go out and fight again in May or whenever they're going to fight and let it be handled the right way. Why is nobody talking about the referee? He's the one that's supposed to be in control of what takes place inside that ring, inside that square circle. It seems like nobody's putting any pressure on him. Nobody's trying to bring him to the table Nobody's trying to interview him. Nobody's trying to talk to him. We are not hearing nothing for him. He's sitting back chilling. He got his paycheck. He's not worrying about nothing. What they should have done was not gave him any money. And I don't understand why they allow him to keep on going in that ring knowing that he could not really see what's going on. It don't make sense to me. I mean, I don't understand it. I really don't. You might well put Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles in the ring, you know what I'm saying? God rest their souls, and let them referee the match. Because ain't no way you can tell me he can watch everything going on at once. Oh, yeah, T.O. is a stone cold racist, man. And the little comment he made yesterday, y'all caught that when he told dude the banana joke or whatever he tried to come off with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that man right there, man, I got a real dislike for him in my heart, man. I don't want to say hate. I hate anybody, but I really do dislike T.O., man. T.O.'s on another level type of racist. His father, anything to come to hear the things T.O. kind of act like at times, like, I ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? Made a statement yesterday, or whatever is the human race. I don't know what he was saying, man. The man be saying some stuff on a quote. You know what I'm saying? But we know that this man doesn't have nothing. He don't bring nothing to boxing. Now, Turkey has given him an opportunity to get a big payday. We know for a long time. I can see why T.O. wasn't getting paid money. T.O. out of all those boxers on stage might be the brokest one. Rolly Romero has made more in his career than Teofimo Lopez, thanks to the Lord and Savior. You know what I'm saying? Because he know that T.O. don't deserve the money. T.O. man now mad because his old lady got a black man over there. And we know what's going on in that house. She getting her back beat in. So I just feel like Teofimo Lopez is really mad at us. Don't take it out on me and the rest of us. Take it out on her. Be mad at her. She went and got a brother, and now you want to keep on coming with this black jokes and talking bad about us. No, we didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we didn't do it, man. So I think that's what's going on with Teofimo Lopez. I'm going to let y'all know right now what's going on with him. Teofimo Lopez is mad at the black race because his old lady or ex-old lady got a black man now. Hey, man, sometimes it's hard to swallow, and that's what she's trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez, did you catch that? I hope one day, man, Teofimo Lopez, I would love to interview Teofimo Lopez to just ask him how he feels about that. How do you really feel? That's the question I need to be asking him. Nobody never asked him, how do you feel about your old lady or ex-old lady dating a black man? I would love to hear what he got to say about that. Does he know that that man holding his baby at night? You know what I'm saying? Does he know that that man, you know what I'm saying, is taking his child to school? Those are the type of questions I would want to ask Teofimo Lopez. See, that's how you got to talk to a racist sometimes. You got to get up on their skin, hit them with them type of questions right there and see where it goes. You know what I'm saying? He probably would crash out. I'm sure he would. I'd probably be in jail, but he'll probably crash out. That right there will probably push him over the edge. But going back to Tank, man, I keep getting off. BBO got me off topic, man, thinking about this. And I was trying to find, I don't know who the guy is really. You know what I'm saying? They're saying that this decision will be probably going to be overturned. You know what I'm saying? And I was looking for it. And I'm really now starting to wonder if this is true. Will New York go that far? Would they be willing to actually overturn that type of decision? And, you know, like I said, the referee is their fault. We know that. He allowed Tank to do what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I got permission to play this too, so just for y'all to know, from the man that posted it up, I do have permission to play it. 1 second.
I would say that the commission does have the power to do that because there was a huge error committed. So the question is, how was that round scored anyway?
Right. This is Randy Gordon, who's in the Hall of Fame.
Randy Gordon.
Who's the former president of the New York State Boxing Athletic Commission. He did an interview and he broke down what should be the outcome and what he expects. And obviously, he has close relationships with people inside the New York State Boxing Athletic Commission currently as it stands. And Randy is stating that he believes he was sitting ringside for the Gervonta Tank Davis Lamont Roach fight at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. And he scored that a 10-8 round, and it should have been a disqualification. Now, the New York State Boxing Athletic Commission is reviewing this situation. And as he stated, he expects there to be a change by the end of the week. At one point in time, in this interview he did, he actually stated that it could have been by the end of today, Wednesday, right? We can get a decision. What he advised.
Well, it looked like that 30-0-1. I mean, might go to 30-1. Man, and I want to know how, like I said, there are Tank fans, and then Tank got backup dancers. And the backup dancers, man, every good artist needs backup dancers. And I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to give you a list of Tank backup dancers. Boxing Ego, Southpaw TV, and Fanon. These are Tank backup dancers. They, no matter what Tank does, he can do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? He can do no wrong. So the backup dancers have decided to go on this protest. Now, I don't remember. They saying Lamont Roach took a knee as well. Now, like I told y'all, at one moment, man, I got mad because I didn't like the way the fight was going. I got money on the line. I picked Tank to win. I cut my TV off. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to watch no more of the fight. So can anybody tell me about this so-called knee that Lamont Roach took that they're saying that basically he should have been counted for an 8-count too? Because I missed that, but I really want to know. But but to me, it seems like if there was a big topic or problem, you know what I'm saying, it would be being talked about. The only people I hear talking about it is Tank backup dancers. They don't want to keep bringing it up. Nobody else is bringing this up about this so-called knee that he posted. It took Lamont Roach as well. You understand what I'm saying? And like I keep telling y'all, I put my money on Tank. If they fight again, I'm going to put my money on Tank. I want Tank to beat him. You know what I'm saying? I want Tank to win. I'm rooting for Tank. You know what I'm saying? Tank come from hard times like me. So I ain't got no problem, man. I cheer for, man, people like that. But at the end of the day, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And Steve, you know what I'm saying? I almost said something crazy. Steve, I'm just going to say that, made a bad choice. He allowed Tank to be the general and dictate what happened in the ring. He was supposed to make the call, regardless of whatever. Should have been an 8-count. Maybe it would have made Tank. Who knows what happened? Maybe if he put that 8-count on Tank, it put pressure on Tank to do more than what he done and try to really get him out of there. So, the fight could have, at the end of the day, we don't know what would have happened had he made an 8-count, but he didn't make the call. And I heard another boxer, I ain't going to bring his name up. I have respect for that young man. But being in boxing as a professional, you should know the rules. And he said that you can take a knee as long as a punch is not thrown. Folks, that is not true. Let me tell you once again, if your knee go down on that ground, it need to be a count. It's supposed to be a count. So when I heard this boxer say that, this young man say that, I was like, man, he been in boxing too long not to know the rules. You know what I'm saying? I've heard 100 other fighters say, you know what I'm saying, the same thing that I'm saying. No, you can't take a knee. You know what I'm saying? Your glove can't touch. We know all the rules of boxing. Enough of us been around long enough. Some of us are old, like me and Crush. We older. You know what I'm saying? BBO old too, but he claimed to be in his 30s. But I think he about my age. But the older guys know that you can't take a knee. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And now Tank has to come to realization that maybe, man, all those times I was starting slow, it finally caught up with me. See, that's the problem, I think, really. Tank let Lamont Roach basically have too much respect. He respected him too much. He allowed Lamont Roach, you know what I'm saying, too much freedom in the ring. I think if they fight again, you see a whole different fight. I think Tank really goes out there and gets serious. And I'm going to pick Tank to win. Then again, I could be wrong. It could be a situation where it's another situation where somebody just has your number. They know you too well, and you're not going to be able to beat them. And I've heard Keyshawn Davis, man, he going off. He act like he ready to jump off the Empire State Building. Salute, Pride, what's good? Pride, where you at work? I'm sure you at work. I don't think BBO at work. I seen him this morning, Pride. I seen him on camera. He stole my car. I asked him to bring it back. Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, I'm just looking at the whole situation, man, thinking that Tank No, Keyshawn Davis. Let me get back on it. Keyshawn Davis going off saying he'll knock Tank out. Shakur Stevenson saying, you know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn saying that we already knew that Shakur would beat him. They acting like Lamont Roach is a bum or something like that. Also, you're judging what Lamont Roach was able to do. A whole different style from Keyshawn Davis or Shakur Stevenson. You're judging that and saying, okay, since Lamont Roach was able to do that, they can do it too. I don't believe that. For one, I don't believe that Shakur Stevenson is going to engage or stand in front of Tank like that to do that. Keyshawn Davis, even though I like him, he's still young, and at times he can be reckless. See, those styles are different. Lamont Roach has had plenty of experience. He knows what Tank brings to the table. So that's what people got to understand. Man, when somebody know you, they know you, man. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why that fight might have played out like that, and it might happen 100 times. Tank and, man, Lamont Roach will probably fight 100 times, and you get that same fight. That same close fight, no matter what Tank does. Tank will go on and never lose another fight. You understand what I'm saying? We don't know what's going to happen. We got to stop trying to say because he had a close fight with Lamont Roach that he was exposed, that the kink in his armor. It don't mean none of that. It just means Lamont Roach came that night and he fought well. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to see them same guys, man. And really, I hope now that Tank Hard is moved to really just say, hey, man, I'm tired of hearing all the talk. I got to get these guys in the ring. I got to get them in the ring. I got to show and prove now. Maybe this wake Tank up. Maybe it makes him a better fighter. You never know how this is going to play out. I definitely know that Tank said that he want to run it back with Lamont in May, so that's a good sign. But right after Lamont, if we run it back in May, I'm moving on. And I'm lining up Shakur Stevenson, and I'm lining up Keyshawn Davis, his little brother, right behind him. You know what I'm saying? I'm knocking them all down. Pause. Just like that, knocking them all down. That's what you got to do. Get them out of there. Show them who you really are. I just feel like Tank, man, from here on out, no more games, no more playing. Ain't no wrong. I like Barry Hunter as a trainer. I think there was too much confusion in the corner with Tank and them. I'm talking about from the beginning, the whole thing. As far as who Tank wanted, you know what I'm saying, having Barry, having Kevin, not letting Kevin be the, you know what I'm saying, the lead. Kevin Ford has been a great lead this whole time with Tank. I don't know what happened then. I don't know why Tank, you know what I'm saying, decided to run with Barry. But, man, whatever's going on behind the scenes, they need to get it together. Because you don't make a decision. I don't care what nobody say. You don't make a decision like that. Somebody you look at as a father figure. Somebody that helped raise you to say, I'm going to move him out my corner and I'm going to put you in his position. You don't make a decision like that without something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. Maybe Calvin got some personal issues going on and he couldn't be there. But whatever it is, folks, they need to get it together. They need to come together. You know what I'm saying? Even Coach Kenny, even though he get on my nerves with all the yapping and butt kissing, but still, those guys had a good formula. Coach Kenny, Coach Calvin, and Gervonta Tank Davis had a great formula, and it worked well. So at the end of the day, man, that's what he needs to go back to. And I think now he will. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the first time you almost lose is when you decided to put somebody else in your corner. So in a sense, Calvin probably smiling. You know what I'm saying? This probably was a blessing in disguise for him. He probably felt like, all right, Tank, now what you gonna do? You coming on back home? We're gonna get back on board. We're gonna get this little mess out the way or whatever's going on. Like I said, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. All we know is this right here. Tank made a move, and the move in the end almost cost him. And if it goes like they're talking about it's gonna go, it might just cost him, and it probably will. Because, you know what I'm saying, New York, they coming together right now. If what that man was saying, by Wednesday, we could have a decision, which is today. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, I don't want to see that man take no loss like that. Let him take it in the ring, man, like a warrior, you know what I'm saying? Give me my loss in the ring. Don't give it to me, man, on my day off. You know what I'm saying? It's just like getting fired on your day off. That's what it seems like right now. You know what I'm saying? Like Tank finna be fired on his day off. Because that's what a loss means when you're not in the ring and they didn't give it to you then. So listen up, folks. I got to go to work. I just wanted to get a little short video in, talk to everybody. Salute. God bless y'all. And before I go, man, I want to say I lost one of my close friends, man. He a little younger than me, 2 years younger than me. He passed away yesterday. And I just wanted to show some love to him, Dion, man. We grew up since little kids. And he didn't travel down the path I traveled. He was a good, you know what I'm saying, a good guy. Never went to jail, prisons, or none of that. But he was always, you know what I'm saying, a close friend of mine. And he always rooted and cheered for me. And I'm going to miss you, my brother. I'm going to miss you.